Yo, what's going on, Hero Clash? Welcome back to a random video, I should say. Definitely 100%. But first, click the first link in the description. Join DEFCON Elite. It's free to follow. And there's 2 Exhibit artifacts up for grabs. Hurry up and get in. Follow. You'll see it when you follow. You will. Click first link in the description. Here we go. Now, I thought, every single video I've had in Hero Clash always has a specific point, either if it's a code video, if it's a knowledge video, if it's an entertainment video, etc. And I just thought, let's just do some random things in Hero Clash together, and you won't know what's coming. Just saying, you'll never know. So you have to watch the whole video. It's like, oh, I wonder what he's gonna do. I honestly don't even know what I'm going to do. Maybe in the future I'll have like a random video where we have a code in it and not say anything. That'd be awesome. Not gonna lie. Here we go. Let's see. So first things first, let's just go to the bag. Number one thing to do in Hero Clash is go to the bag and just take a quick peek, So looking at my bag, there is one thing I do want to touch upon. Actually, yes, I'll show you right now. We have this, and then we have, but more importantly, where is it? It is the... It's definitely... Here we go. We have 30 of these bad boys, which means we get to use one. And I want to max out Sonya again. However, my biggest thing is right here. T2. I want to get to T3. However, I feel like this armor, it's okay. However, but when you look at... we have attack. I guess that one kind of is pretty poopy. But we got that S+ armor penetration. So that's 5%. And then this one we have... 8.5% attack, and then the 4% armor pen. Obviously, all the Renaissance stats are going to be armor pen. And then for this one, we have armor penetration, attack, skill damage, crit. Ooh, that one's yikes. Oof, yikes on that one. So what I want to do is focus on this. Can we pull something better? This actually isn't too bad at all. But I'm curious, can we pull something different? So we're going to go over to the Voiders, and let's see, we need... There we go. So we're just gonna burn through these, and if something great pops up, great. But if not, we're just gonna skip through. So here we go. We're gonna recast, advanced recast. We are looking for either 9% attack and higher, or some type of armor penetration with offense. Here we go. Advanced recast. Yeah, that's garbage. Yeah, it's garbage. HP and skill damage. Now, I'm going to skip this. On average, if you're a free-to-play player, I wouldn't recommend skipping this because of the HP. Skill damage is absolutely atrocious, but HP 8%. I have a ton of HP above 8%, so I'm going to skip this and just reroll. Here we go. Skill damage, crit, HP armor, absolutely atrocious. Speed, armor, garbage. 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 6% crit. I already have a lot over 6%, so I'm not going to save it. Yikes, man. This is terrible, man. Attack. Now, attack. If that skill damage was armor pen, that would have been money in the bank right there. Really would have. I need to save this. Yeah, we're going to save this one. Confirm. So we have armor penetration, damage reduction, attack, skill damage. It's not bad. It's just not better than what I have, I think 5% increase in attack with 4% armor penetration is better than 2.5% attack with 5% armor penetration. So I think this armor is good enough for a different offensive hero. However, it's not good for Sonya. Well, not good for my Sonya right now. So we're going to go over this one. Let's not touch that one. That's actually a really good one. This is 7% HP, 5% attack. Yeah, we're going to recast this one. Here we go. Advanced recast. Let's see. We have a triple crit. Yeah, I got to save that one. Yeah, that's 9% crit. I would be a fool to delete that. We have another armor penetration right here, but it's crit and skill damage. So we're just going to skip it. And go over to this one. Should we just do it? Let's just try it. Let's see what happens. We have one left. Can we get armor penetration? Armor pen, Denver. Oh my goodness, dude. Oh man, that'd have been so dope if it would have been like attack, attack, attack. You know, that'd have been dope. So we're gonna get rid of that one. And unfortunately, we don't get anything that is better than this. Unfortunately, so we're gonna rank this one up, rank up, and then we're gonna choose the class. She's an assassin. And let me just make sure. Okay, yes, yes. Could you imagine? You just have a brain fart, and then all of a sudden, you know, you choose the wrong class. That would be a nightmare. And to redo T3, I think it's like $40. 2 of those purple essence thingies. So, okay, not recast.
Where the wind blows, there'll be ripples.
And then rank up. Here we go. And let's do it. Here we go. 5% attack increase, baby. Let's go. Too easy. Let's go. Now she's officially maxed out. I would say she's 100% maxed out. Well, not 100% because we still don't have the perfect runes on her, unfortunately. We still need a double attack over here, double attack up here, and then we need double armor. Oh, there it is. Well, hello there. And then we need a double armor penetration right here. Armor pen debuff res. Yeah, so we are 7% away armor pen from here, and then we are 21% away from attack. So that's 21% attack at 7% armor pen for her to be truly perfect for her. Now, when it comes down to these bottom ones, crit damage. Let's just look at my stats really quick for a crit. 97.9%, crit damage 46%. I guess you could. This specifically speaking, I probably would go with crit/crit damage down here. And once I get, you know, crit above 130, 150, 170 or something, if I ever decide to do that, which I probably won't, then that's when I would put crit damage on these, and then top one's automatic crit damage with res, and then it'd be cool to have crit damage. And then if you do end up getting her crit super high, then you go over to the gems, and we already have the armor pen. I guess to max her out, we would have to get these 6 stars as well, which isn't going to happen. Yeah, that's not happening. It's just too expensive, man. Oof, man. It is what it is. All right, so yeah, so we did that. Not bad. We accomplished something extremely random. That is further maxing out Sonya. Cake-a-doodles, right? And let's go back to the bag. Let's see what else we can do. Let's just take a look. What's in the book? Oh, yeah, that's another thing I wanted to show y'all. Let me just do this real quick. Server resets in 2 hours, and I still haven't played this game yet for today, which is extremely unfortunate. I'm just so busy, and there's just so much to do in this game. I just don't want to play. So here we go. I'll probably finish this off probably like 10 minutes before this server resets. Now, one thing I did want to show is go over to Giant Merchant, scroll over, and where is it at? Let's just scroll through it. Here, this is what I want to show off. And we have 2.59 thousand, and the heroes that I'm slowly building up is him and then Orcada, which I'm pretty sure I'm finished with Orcada, or I should be close to Orcada. No, I'm close. We need 9 more. Yeah, we need 9 more. Yeah. I could use these, but nah. I was thinking about using my voucher, my very first voucher, for swapping Phoenix for somebody, and then using probably for a tree spirit, and then probably the bear, and then downgrading the bear, getting the exclusive stones, and then maxing out Orcada, because maxing out Orcada is my next move right here, because you're getting the permanent damage bonus to allies increased to 25%. After the orchard grows to the bloom stage, all allies gain 30% increased armor penetration if the number of surviving allies is equal or to higher than the enemy's expires upon her death. Dude, that's money in the bank. So I'm definitely be working on her, getting her to 40. This is my normal class setup for her right now. HP, baby. Let's go. Here we go. So next, that's my next move. And yeah, one thing I wanted to mention when it comes to the relic store is, from a free-to-play perspective, it really depends on where you're in the game, but heroes you want to focus on is going to be good old Kataras, Rose, Porcelain if you don't have her already, and yeah, there's just so many heroes to choose from, and it really just comes down to where you are at on your journey, right? But Rose is definitely should be up there, and Guitars, I would say Guitars and Porcelina is number 1. And then number 2, once you finish with that, would probably be Rose's Watch. And you're like, Trent, how can we get so many? How can we get so many? Well, once you have 1 hero maxed out, I'll show you really quick. Once you have 1 hero maxed out, where's Denise at? She's a human. Boom, right here.
Make this show an
As you can see, we have her at
memory.
18. So if I go over to my bag and I scroll down to one of these bad boys and I choose her, obviously it's going to be a duplicate. So then we go over to Alchemy. Let me just get rid of that real quick. And we scroll over to December Relic. As you can see, oh, here she is. 880 for that. So that's one tactic you can use from a free-to-play perspective if you are far enough in the game to do this tactic. If you're not far enough, then eventually you'll get one of the S heroes maxed out, and then you can do this trick, right? So now we have 3.5 thousand. We go back over to the Relic store, and now we can choose, somebody, Now, obviously, I'm going to save it. I don't have any heroes I want to choose. I'm slowly building her up for the far future, even though she's very, very old. Okay. But yeah, so anyways, let's go back over to the bag. We still have a few minutes left. Let's see. What can we do? Now this, I want to pull this. Let's use a few. Here we go. Let's use a few. Let's see if we can pull the Destruction Eye. Dude, imagine we pulled Destruction Eye. Dude, that'd be crazy, yo. Crazy. Let's do a couple more. Just for entertainment purposes only, baby. Let's go. The odds of me pulling the eye is what? Isn't it 1 in 10,000 or something? Alright, let's do one more. There's no way we're going to get lucky. But let's see if we can pull it. And we don't. At least we have a whole bunch of these, though. Not bad at all. Okay. Let's see. Next in the bag. Let's see. So, like I said, we have 2 of her. We have 2 of him. Just saving them up before I can equip them to those heroes. And then we have this. Now, which am I going to choose? I wish they would update the game to where you could see what you already have. Yeah, it's unfortunate. So right now, in some areas it's upgraded, in other areas it's not, which we just seen. So I would have to go through here, look around, like, okay, what should I work on? Is there any? So we could go with the. I think this one already has 100. Yeah, we need 80 more of the orange, and this one, the green, is 0. I think they're all at 0. Yeah. So I can choose any of these. Really, that doesn't matter. Now, if you don't have one completely unlocked, then choose the one that's completely unlocked. But since there's so many, and I'm not sure, I'm gonna have to wait until a future video, or just I don't have enough time to go through and see which one isn't unlocked, if any. Right. So let's use these really quick. Let's see. There we go. Oh, well, hello there. 1,000 blue diamonds, 1,200 blue diamonds. Let's go. Too easy, right? And then let's do this. Let's use 5 of these. And we can pull a little grand prize for y'all. I don't think I can switch to 5. Yeah, I can't. I'll use all 6. Who cares? 5, 3, 10, 10, 3, 3. I'll take that. That is 29 plus 5, 34. Hey, can't complain about that. Too easy. And then, let's see. Is there anything else we can use? We have this bad boy coming very, very soon. We have a second one to go over to shards, as you can see. Well, there we go. As you can see, we are 17 days away. So if you're a pay-to-play player or even a light spender, then you'll be good to go. Too easy. And yeah. Imagine we pull a gold right there. That'd be dope. And then let's take a look. What else can we do, squad? What else can we do? Let's see here. Let's see here. Yes, and also we have a brand new free-to-play series coming where we're going to go over these since we're getting these for free now, 1 per month. 100% you need to unlock these in the Magma area. Somewhere over here. Am I tripping? Maybe it has to be in Divine Duel. Congratulations on achieving rank 9 in the duel season. We got 15,000. I'm pretty sure it's in here. I think it's in here. Ranking rewards, duel shop. Ah, yes, here it is. Boom, too easy. It's right here. Yes, when it comes to Divine Duel, you 100%, as a free-to-play player, try to do your best. Always choose the bottom person to try to beat. And then with a duel shop, you need to choose this every single time because I have a free-to-play video coming where this is going to separate the free-to-play players from other free-to-play players. This is going to make a huge difference. So stay tuned for the free-to-play series coming on this channel and on the DEFCON Elite page. Yes, it's going to be a hybrid series, so make sure you click the first link in the description. I promise you, it is going to be awesome sauce. I have a whole bunch. I have it all planned out, 3 seasons long. The first season is 4 episodes long, and it's going to pertain to all free-to-play players, no matter what path you're on, when it comes to 2025 and 2026 of Hero Clash. So click the first link in the description, and I'm going to see y'all in the next video. Greatness manifested.